So you're probably searching for a video, got a new IMC Motorcom headset, and you're trying to use it with your boombox system. You want to know how to get it all set up. You've definitely come to the right place. Welcome back, Bikeaholics. Ryan Urlacher here, lawabidingbiker.com. Thanks for checking back in. That's right, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know if you got a new IMC Motorcom headset and you want to get it working with your boombox. I'm going to give you a full tutorial completely free. Don't forget, we have IMC headsets right in the Law Abiding Biker store. lawabidingbiker.com/store. Link in the description below. Get hooked up, guys. Tried and tested by us right here. We love them. That's exactly why we brought them to our store. All right, with that said, let's check this thing out with the boombox. All right, we'll get started here. Of course, this is the IMC Motorcom wired headset. Full integration with 98 to present Harley-Davidson, including the boombox, which you're looking at. Full integration for voice commands and phone calls and music and intercom and CB at a fraction of the price of the Harley-Davidson headset. This is as good a quality guaranteed, or we wouldn't have brought it to our store, guys. Don't forget, lawabidingbiker.com/store. I'll put a card on the screen, link in the description below if you appreciate these videos, you want to support us and get hooked up with one of these IMC headsets. The first thing you're going to need, of course, to get started is a 7-pin DIN kit. And I have a free video if you don't have a 7-pin kit installed on your Harley-Davidson motorcycle. You can put one on an add-on kit. It's a Harley part number, and I'll put a card on the screen and a link in the description below on how to get that free video. I will say before we get started that from 1998 to 2007, there is no aftermarket add-on kit, so you have to have an Ultra Classic or Ultra Limited or something like that it comes out of the factory with it. Now from 2008 to 2013, there's an add-on kit, a 7-pin kit, and then of course 2014 to present, there's also an add-on kit for the 7-pin DIN. So that's the first thing. We want to get this and plug in wherever your 7-pin is, and your passenger if you're going to test that too. And I want to mention real quick that on these, regardless of which IMC headset you're using, we have this, the half helmet or no helmet. We also have a different kit for a full face. Then we have another kit for a 3/4 or modular helmet. Again, link in the description below. But on all of these, there's a little white nub. I don't know how well you can see it, but it protrudes right there, and you can always feel for that. That is the side that you want facing your mouth, because if you take that off, this foam thing, you'll see exactly where the mic is. So it gives you an indication. It's not going to work well if you don't have that right up to your mouth and face in the right direction, so we'll get started there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this headset on so we can continue with the tutorial here. Okay, of course this is a touchscreen model, the 6.5 boombox, but I'm not going to touch the screen, so I keep my fingers out of the tutorial video. I'm going to use my toggles. So I'll be using my left and right toggle as we go through the menus here. So the first thing when you plug in your new IMC headset is you're not going to hear anything. You need to go into your settings, so don't think anything's wrong. You're plugged into your 7-pin, and we're just going to push the left toggle, and I'm going to go into Setup right there. And then I'm going to go directly into the very first menu item, Speaker and Headset, and select that. Now you can see here you have the option. The reason everything's coming out of my speakers right now is because it's set to speaker, as you can see there. So to hear music and media out of your headset, switch it to headset. We're going to toggle down. And then also to hear communications, or excuse me, to communicate, you're going to need this on to give voice commands to the boombox and to communicate internally with the intercom and all that. And then you also want to hear prompts like navigation prompts when she's talking to you. The gal, I don't know what her name is, but she lives in the boombox. But yeah, you'll need to select all those to your headset, and then you'll start hearing music and stuff out of your headset immediately. Now, you want to leave them all there so you have full functionality of your headset. So all of you with passenger 7-pins, Ultras and Ultra Limiteds and things like that, the next thing you're going to do after you do your speaker headset, you're going to scroll down in your menu. It's not going to be on this bike, but it is on the Ultras, and it's going to say Passenger Controls, and you'll just tick a box next to it, and you just keep scrolling down until you find it, Passenger Controls, and it'll be just like this, and you'll just click it, and it'll tick a box, and that way your passenger will be able to hear the same things you're hearing. Now I'm doing this tutorial on a Street Glide, but for you Ultra Limited and all that with the passenger 7-pin and all that, you're also going to have to go in your main menu here and go to Comms. Once you go into Comms, you're going to see additional menu items. You guys are going to see a CB tab and specifically an intercom tab. Now in the upper left-hand corners, once you click on either of those tabs, and let's just say you go into your, intercom tab, in the upper left-hand corner, you're going to have to turn it on. You'll see an off and on. You're going to need to turn that on if you want to have intercoms. So get that squared away. Same with your CB. In the upper left-hand corner, there's an on-off, and you'll also be able to get your CB going. Now, within those menus, you're going to have to get your Vox sensitivity. This is critical, guys. You'll have a volume control for your Vox in that intercom menu item, and really you just need to play with that. You need to make sure you have the mics right up to your mouth. You really need to have them up to your mouth. Vox can be very sensitive depending. If you have it too sensitive, it picks up everything. If you don't have it sensitive enough, it doesn't activate. And that's just so when you start talking, it understands and it opens up the intercom so you can hear each other. You know, specifically, the boombox hasn't been all that great sometimes at that for different people, especially if a passenger has a weaker voice than a rider. But anyways, enough about that. We can't help you with that. That's something you're going to have to set and figure out what works for you. Alternatively, if you don't want to use the intercom Vox, another good trick is you can just go into your CB, and you could literally talk, just get on a channel that you can't hear anybody else on your CB, pick that channel, and then you can use the push to talk button on your toggles, on your control clusters, and literally you and your passenger can just push to talk, and you can talk to each other via a CB channel, right, even though you're riding on the same bike. Just understand somebody could be listening to that, but sometimes people have used that and got around it, working better and clearer than the Vox system. So just a couple items there, but make sure you get all those turned on, otherwise you're just simply not going to hear each other. And then also when you go into your CB, guys, I want to talk about volumes real quick. You know, when you're actually getting voice commands or something, I'm going to go back to my main menu. Like here, I'm in my tuner, so you can see I have tuner volume, okay, because I'm in that. When I'm getting GPS voice commands, I can quickly toggle up, same thing, and get louder. You are able to do that if you're not in those specific items. So let's say you need to go into your comms again and go into comm, and you're going to have to get that list item. You're going to have to go into your CB for instance, and then you have a front and rear volumes, guys, and you can crank those up. You're really going to need to figure out where those are. Now, while you're talking on the CB, it'll give you the option to crank the volume up because you'll be in the CB mode. But aside from that, you need to go in to either your intercom tab and mess with the volume in there, or go into your CB tab and mess with the volumes there and figure out where you want that. So if it's all the way down, you're obviously not going to hear each other, and you'll think that something's wrong with the headset. Make sure you go in and get those volumes cranked up. And then while you're talking, or listening to GPS or listening to music, because you're in that mode, that particular mode is active, that left control volume joystick will control that particular function at that time. Hope that makes sense, but that's just one of the things about the boombox. Sometimes your prompts will be low, but then she'll start talking and you can quickly grab that left volume and get it up real quick. Same with the CB and intercom and all that. With that said, there are also some options in setup that you can do your scroll down here and you can do feedback settings. There are a couple ways, if you want to get your GPS. This is just a little extra for this video, but you can go into your prompt volumes and get them up real quick so that you can hear them, and then also your beat volume on certain functions within the boombox. But that's an easy way to get those up and running. And don't forget, guys, we have the #1 best-selling boombox tutorial videos. If you want to know how to use this thing, it does a lot of things. It has a lot of hidden menus. We got your back, I'm telling you. 3 video series, guys, lawabidingbiker.com/Harley Boombox. I'll put a card on the screen, link in the description below. All right, and so one of the beautiful parts about the IMC headset is full voice command, so I want to go over some of that. Now, on your left control cluster, there's a voice command button, and I'm just going to push that, and you'll get this list. Now, the nice thing is this kind of walks you through it, so to speak. And again, I want to reiterate that now that I'm in the prompt mode, you can see my volume button because I'm in that module. It's not adjusting my stereo volume or my intercom volume or anything like that. It's only adjusting my prompt volume. Once you push your voice command button, you can right toggle and push in on that.
Please wait. Say house number, street, city, and state.
And so see, she kind of walks you through it.
Cancel.
So if you're not familiar with the voice commands, guys, just know that those menus are there and you can push on your right toggle and she'll walk you through it and kind of tell you what you need to say. You got to get familiar with some of the commands. So let's just do this. Let's go back. I'm going to hit voice command. I'm just going to show you how easy this is. And I've got the mic right. The foam is touching my lips. You really need to be up so you can be nice and clear. Destination 203 South 3rd Street, Yakima, Washington.
Please wait. Select a line number.
1.
Line 1. 203 South 3rd Street, Yakima, Washington. Now, do you want to start route guidance?
Yes.
Starting route guidance.
All right, guys, and there you go. That is how easy it is and so convenient. You can do that riding down the road at freeway speeds, and it's a beautiful thing if you just want to go somewhere real quick. But yeah, awesome. And there's a ton more commands, guys. Again, you just have to go into that menu. All right, you can see I'm on 95.1. I'm going to hit my left voice control again, and I'll tune to a station. Tune to 94.5. There you go, guys. You can see it switched it. And now I got music going to 94.5. All right, and it's really cool because you can make a phone call cruising down freeway speeds and have a conversation, and it works awesome. Voice command button, left toggle. Call, Nydia Erlacher Mobile.
Nydia Erlacher Mobile. Dialing.
And there you go, guys. That's how easy it is to have that phone conversation and dial a number without taking your eyes off the road. So of course my phone is synced to my boombox. It's sitting up pretty in my biker gripper cell phone motorcycle mount. It is the sexiest, sleekest, strongest cell phone motorcycle mount on the market, guys. Several versions to choose from: chrome black, universal, control cluster. We've got you covered, guys. Bikers all over the world raving reviews on our store, guys. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to get hooked up with a biker gripper, and you will not be disappointed, guys. The best way to mount your cell phone up there on your motorcycle. So you can see I'm playing some music. I'm playing an album, and we can go in and I'm going to hit my left control cluster, do some more voice commands, and you can see right down here I'm going to toggle down. Now I just want to go through a couple of these at any time. Again, guys, you can go to more commands and you can find out.
Please select a help command from the list.
Let's do radio, let's do media commands, and it's going to tell us different stuff we can do.
Media commands are play, followed by the artist and album or song name, search for music, genre, followed by the name of the genre, artist, followed by the artist's name, album, followed by the
So I'm going to get out of that.
Followed by the play, followed by the artist and album.
You get it.
Cancel.
But you need to be really specific about how you do that, guys, and what you say. So you need to get familiar with those commands because it doesn't like it if you try to use your own language. So I'm just going to do this, and where you can see we're playing one song, I'm going to do next track. So next track. And you can see it switch it to the next track for me. So pretty cool as you're going down the road. All right, so one of the nuances of the boombox, I just want to let you know it is not the headset. We've done it with a Harley headset. We've done it with multiple headsets. This is problems within the boombox. Any of you that have been following me for any time, there's just bugs in the boombox, and there still is as of the date of this video. But continue to try it. You know, next track works, play, you know, next track, stuff like that for the voice commands. But a lot of the, for whatever reason, the music voice commands when your phone's synced, and it may work with different phones and stuff like that, guys. So always check. But let me show you one example. Play AC/DC back in
This
black.
command is not available for the current media device.
And you guys heard that? And so if we go in, you can see right there, I'm doing exactly what it says, play artist, album, or song, or we can just say song back in black.
This command is not available for the current media device.
All right, guys. And so that's one of the frustrating things with the boombox. Again, not the headset. And I know that my phone's synced because right there you can see it's playing that song. And we were able to get next track to work, previous track, stuff like that. But Again, hopefully that will be fixed in future updates with Boombox software, guys. Well, there you go, guys. I hope that helps you get up and running with your IMC headset. Also in the link in the description below, I'll have a video, guys. It's another tutorial video because we sell this as the half helmet or no helmet headset. We also have the full face, and then we have another kit that's the 3/4 or modular helmet, guys. And I show you how to kind of hook them up and the plugs and to get those things secured, the speakers and everything in your helmet. It works exactly the same as this one. It just happens to mount inside your helmet, guys. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you're notified when we come out with new free videos, because we have a ton in the works for you guys. Give it a thumbs up, like it, share it with all your biker friends. All right, peace out.